Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I put together my faux boxwood wreath. I found these little branches from Hobby Lobby. I will share the links below. The wreath was from Hobby Lobby as well. All of this I got while the greenery was 50% off, so these were around $5 each. This was about $5. I already had some wire, so we're looking at $20–25 altogether for a much nicer wreath than I could find anywhere close to that. So I cut off the excess plant down at the bottom because I didn't want that sticking out. So I have these 3, and what I'm going to do is lay them out how I want it. I'm gonna get it planned. And you have to lay it out beforehand because you need to be able to cover up these ends. So if you start on one and go, you're not gonna have a chance to tuck that end in. So lay it out. The little berries on here are cute, but they stick to everything, get all tangled up. Okay, so we're gonna place this over the branch ahead of it. Place this one over the branch ahead of it. Kind of move them around to get it even. So they're all tucked in like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I feel like this needs to be moved. Just trying to get it balanced. Where's the end here? Berries tangled. Okay. Okay, this little side's bugging me, but I'm sure once I get everything wired on, it will look better. Okay, so get it even, get it how you want it, and then we're just gonna start wrapping the wire around to get it all to stay how we want it. So I like this floral wire. Okay, I actually hate this little case it's in. And this stuff is so thin and it's green that it's almost invisible. So you don't have to be quite as careful. Still try to hide it, tuck it under the leaves a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as some other wire could be. Except for the tangle factor. There we go. So I'm kind of looking to where one of the bases are. There's a little base right here. And I'm just going to start here, and I'm going through that base to get that base on good. And I'm just starting the wire here by wrapping it around and then twisting it like a twist tie. Just to hold that base on good and the start of the wire. And then we're just going to start wrapping. But you don't want to tuck it all in too much because you still want the wreath to be full-bodied. So I'm pulling out a few branches here. I'm going to kind of tuck under some of these branches. So I'm trying to keep it under the leaves as much as I can. Now this is all a little bit down to personal preference. If you want it to be tighter, you could tie it tighter. I am wanting it to have a little bit of body to it. So I'm not going to tie up all of these. I want it to have a little bit of these little springies. But if you want it tighter, you could do it tighter. Okay, so we're getting back down to the beginning. I'm just looking to see where the best place to get the end of this wire is without undoing any of the branches that are already tucked in. I'm actually kind of weaving it through. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning, and I'm just going to kind of tweak things around, see how I like it before I tie it off, just in case I want to backtrack. And you can always come back and add more wire. I'm just making sure it's kind of in the general placement before I tie this off. So I see the beginning where I started down here, wires looped together. So I'm gonna cut this off. And I'm gonna hook right back into the beginning there and twist it around again, just like a twist tie. My cat is obsessed with this wreath. Okay, so now I'm looking at it, and I don't know if one bunch was just a little bit small or not. This side just keeps bugging me, but they were evenly placed. But it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna end up putting stuff on this wreath. So if you do see that there's one kind of goofy, I mean, you can move them around a little bit more. I mean, I saw that from the beginning, but doesn't matter because, well, I'm gonna hang something on this. It's not going to be naked. I do see over here, there's quite a few hanging. So I'm just gonna take another piece of this ribbon, or not ribbon, wire. And I'm going to get it in there, Daisy. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm just gonna hook this one right to the back. And twist it around like a twist tie. Cut off the extra. And we'll look again. Just trying to see which ones might be hanging out too much or not enough, just to get the balance right. But I actually think that's pretty good now. There was just that one piece that looked funny to me. But that's it.